a tragic story too, very much like Shakespeare from start to finish. And the music business and rock stardom got to him in the end and wrecked his life. But man, what a musician.
What do you think the lesson is in that? I do a lot of reflecting on that, just because you see that with a lot of folks. You see Johnny went down that road but got out of it. What do you think the lesson is? That nothing can fill that hole besides yourself? I don't know what that is.
You kind of wonder what you would say to Elvis if you could go back, say, like in the 70s when he was playing in Vegas, and he was like Taylor Swift, that's what people forget. He's like the biggest star in the world at that time. And everything he was doing was sort of cutting edge. He did the first ever satellite concert live around the world in 1974 from Hawaii. And I think the money and a lot of people around you saying yes all the time, I think what you really need is authentic relationships. People that love you and aren't afraid to say, hey man, you need to slow down, or you need to think of it this way, or just people really loving you and looking out for you.
Having that foundation and people you can trust. Speaking of which, are you coming up on your 1 year anniversary of your wedding? Is that coming up in March?
Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for remembering that. It'll be a year. What a year it's been.
Part of my job is to creep on people and, and do that kind of thing. So, what was marriage? What was it about marriage that you didn't know it was once you got into it? Was there anything where you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting this?
I knew I was in love. I knew I had to be with Chrissy. What I didn't expect was the feeling of the partnership, which is just so incredible and so important. When you meet somebody that you love and you become partners, they elevate everything that you do to another level. Every passion that you have goes to another level. It's really, really special. I don't even know how I did it without her. So, man, I'm so blessed to have her, and I can't believe it's already almost been a year. But
and she's got her own thing too. She's got Old Smoky boots, luxury vintage boots, reworked for the modern cowgirl. Does it help being married to somebody who's creative and creates? Does that help?
Man, it's one of the reasons I fell in love with her. She's an artist, and having another creative force in the house is a really cool thing. She has a workshop, and she's not sitting around waiting for me to get home off the road. She's got her own thing and her own passion and her own pride in what she does, and she's got some really cool stuff going on. She just got a couple of pairs of boots out on the road with Miranda Lambert for this tour this summer. So Old Smokies is going to be out on the road, man, and I might bump into her boots before I get to see her.
Yeah, I can see that.
Cool,
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, go check them out, Old Smoky Boots. If you haven't seen them and you're a boot fan, or if you got a lady in your life, go check out Old Smoky Boots. They're very cool, very creative.
You know what's cool about them?
What's that?
Is that when you see a vintage pair of cowboy boots, most of the time, it's kind of a sad story. It's almost like their journey has been walked already. But Christy will find these amazing vintage cowboy boots and rework them, give them a second life. And I really love seeing them go out the door, because they've been reinvigorated and their story's not over yet. They're going to get a whole new story. And it's really cool, man. She saved them.
That's good.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm also curious, what advice do you have? I'm sure you get asked a lot. We get people who, they send us songs, they write songs, they wanna do music or be a musician. What advice do you have for somebody out there who's struggling to make it or to get to where you are?
Well, there's no destination, I think, in the music business. And when you start thinking of a destination or a place or an amount of money that you want to make or a kind of house that you want to live in, I think that's the wrong way to think of it, because no musician or artist has any control whatsoever over how many fans they're capable of gathering. That's up to the fans. That's up to the people. The only thing that we've got control over is the product and the music that we make. And the best of that comes from one place, and that's your true, authentic self. And when you start thinking about, well, is this a song that might get played on country radio, or is this a guitar solo that somebody might like, instead of just working from your frying pan and your influences and your set of passions and love for music, that's when things can get squirrely, man, and get sideways. I think it's peaceful to approach it like, you know what? I'm going to let go of all the insecurity that I have. I'm going to let go of all inhibition that I have and just going to sing and play and create the music that genuinely comes out of me, come what may, you know. I'll gather as many fans as that's worth. There's a peaceful feeling to that, but I understand it's hard in the beginning when you got no money, but musicians don't ever have any money. That's not what it's about. It's about playing.